In today's episode, we're going to talk about how you can hack your sleep. How do you wake up without being tired? Coming right up. Hey there, my friends. My name is Maurice, and I am your personal leadership coach, your life coach, and I help you improve your habits on this channel. So thanks so much for being here. Let's dive right into today's subject. Sleep deprivation, waking up tired, need coffee to wake up, don't talk to me until it's 10 a.m. We all know that feeling, right? You wake up, but you're not rested. You're not well rested. It is so hard to wake up at this specific time for your work or for your daily routines or whatever your morning routine is. But how do you wake up in a way that you can actually smile and say to today is the day I'm going to be a great day? I've struggled with this for many years as well. I've been a night owl for many years, and I've tried waking up early, I've tried waking up late, have a very specific morning routine with 2 hours of doing stuff, different kind of stuff. In the end, it all came to the point that when I woke up, I was still tired. I was just so, my God, I need 5 coffee, 3 Red Bull, and no one to talk to me, right? So lately what I've been doing differently is actually not focusing on the waking up part, but at the going to bed part. Now I tried to figure out what was happening here, right? You imagine that if you sleep for 5, 6, 7, 8 hours, you wake up feeling some sort of rested, right? So how can it be that if you sleep 5 hours, you're feeling more tired than when you were going to bed? And it has everything to do with this circadian rhythm, right? The rhythm that we go through our sleep with the REM phase and the deep sleep and the light sleep and all these different phases. And when we wake up in the wrong period of these phases, you actually are going to be more tired. And that's what actually happened. So I wasn't following my own patterns so I could maximize these patterns myself. So I changed something. I figured out through a couple of weeks what my effective sleep range is, right? And our sleep range, these different phases, they take about 90 minutes to complete a whole phase. You got all 3 parts of them pretty much. So we have to divide our sleeping hours into 1.5 hours. So it's either 3, 4.5, 6, 7.5, or 9. And 7.5 is for me a good time to sleep, right? If I sleep 7.5 hours, I feel good. But only if I wake up around these 7.5 hours. And specifically when I wake up myself and not with the alarm clock. My body said, this is now a good time to wake up. And that meant that after that time, that's just the magic. So what I changed is not setting my alarm clock to wake up in the morning, but I set my alarm clock to go to bed. Because if I know that I have to, wake up, let's say around 7, I have to go to bed at 11:30, right? I have to fall asleep at 11:30, so I have to go to bed at 11. So I can manage my sleep, I can manage my wake-up time by programming my go-to-bed time. And once I started doing this, everything changed, right? So it's not anymore that I wake up scared and from this wake-up call of the alarm clock, right? And had to snooze like 5, 6 times because I felt so horrible. No, I wake up because I feel good, because my body says, yo, dude, it's time to wake up. And I wake up and it's all good. Now, for you to do this, you need a period of time where you can experiment. So these are the steps you need to follow. First, you got to figure out how many hours do you sleep, right? What is good for your body? And you can measure this in the weekends. So how do you feel in the weekends when you wake up? So figure out for yourself, how many hours do you really need to sleep? Is it 6? Is it 7.5? Or is it 9? Around, right? Figure that out. And you can use your technology for that, right? Sleep trackers, you can use your Apple Watch, you can use your whatever sleep tracking device you have, or just schedule it. Like write down at what time you think you fell asleep, and at what time you woke up that morning without any alarm. And if you figure out that, you know your amount of sleep you need, right? Which in my case was the 7.5 hours. So if I want to build in some margins, right? So I don't oversleep, I can go to bed some like 50 minutes earlier. because then I wake up 15 minutes earlier. And that's using your own biological alarm clock, right? And it's more accurate than you think. So every day when I go to bed, 7.5 hours later, I wake up. I hope this helped. So let me know in the comments what your amount of time is you sleep. And once you got that right, what time do you need to program yourself to go to bed? Set the alarm clock to know which time you have to go to bed, and then do that, right? And you'll see that once you do that, the rest of nature just follows, and you've just hacked the system. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.